What's going on, guys? We are back with some more kickboxing infused with our Kali, two of our biggest programs that I teach at Union Martial Arts. This time what we're going to focus on is myself and my partner James. We're going to be going over a kickboxing, more of a boxing combination, but we're going to be using the 45-degree footwork, otherwise known as the V-step in Kali. So what that step looks like without any striking, you'll see it a lot with either angle 1s or angle 2s. You'll step right, or you'll step left. Sometimes you'll do it in configurations where you go right, left, or you do left, right. So the V is essentially where I'm starting from, going from left or right, and then we go into the 45 degree when we step from side to side. Okay, so we're gonna see how that looks with a kickboxing combination. And so I'll do the entire combination and break it down so that you guys can train this at home with your partner and kind of infuse the two arts together. So I go body jab, 1, 2, 3, jab, slip, slip, up, 1, 2. And the idea is when I do that is I'm trying to stay in motion, and that's kind of the concept when it comes to Filipino martial arts is with any footwork that we do, we don't focus on a stance. We don't focus on, if I were to slip this jab real quick, I don't focus on stomping and staying here. I'm trying to use that as a transition to move into something else. Whether that means I move to the spot and back, I move to the spot and zone out, or I move to the spot and then I transition to another spot. Okay, and in that case, that's going to be the cross. So when we teach it, what we start off with is a body jab. So I'm going to lean my shoulder a little bit, change my line, and I'm going to attack the body. Okay, I'm going to pop right back up, and I'm going to start with a basic boxing combo: jab, cross, lead hook. So that's a 1, 2, 3. Okay, so again, with those 4 pieces in place, we have body jab, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to engage the situation by jabbing one more time. This is where I'm going to slip. Partner throws a jab. I'm going to step with my right foot. Okay, I'm going to use that to propel myself into the next step where I'm going to slip the cross, and I'm also going to throw a cross in between. So this is kind of like a split entry, but this is also using that 45-degree footwork. Okay, from here I'm going to transition back. So I'm going to use an uppercut to zone out and finish off with a basic 1, 2. So one of the important things when we use that footwork, what I want you guys to focus on when you're practicing, when we slip this jab and we step with our right foot, it's only for a moment in time. A lot of the times when you are training traditionally in kickboxing or Muay Thai, your tendency is to stay into one stance, which is your dominant. Either you're in orthodox or you're in southpaw, right? With a little bit of an influence from our karate program, we like to be left foot in front or right foot in front and be comfortable with both. But using that kind of mentality of being free from Kali, when I step with my right foot, I'm only using that to set a little bit of weight down so that I can shoot my hip and my shoulder onto that cross. Right? So I'm only here for a moment in time. So when I slip that, it's essentially pushing right off into that cross here. Now, the timing of that for application, it might be quick, it might be a little slow. The idea is I want to go offline here so that when the cross comes, it's not coming straight anymore. It's coming even more diagonal down the line here. And that's going to allow me to take the step and go offline. So when that cross comes this way, it's kind of a further step out. So my cross isn't exactly going straight. It's kind of looping around, almost like a hook. And I'm going to hit him, pop him right on the jaw right here. Right? So it's a little bit of an upward technique. So I glance him with that shot. Now from here, because I planted a lot more weight to deliver more power in this cross, I need a reset. So I use that uppercut to bring my right leg back to reset. That's going to open up my hips so that I can shoot back for the 1, 2. Nice and crisp, nice and sharp. So again, we have the body jab, 1, 2, 3. Jab, slip, slip, uppercut, 1, 2. Okay, James and I will do this a couple times in speed. Okay, so the combination itself is pretty basic. The intricacy is in the footwork and being able to loop it back together. Again, when you're thinking about Filipino martial arts footwork, it's about being free and light and not really planting yourself down. So we got more kickboxing Kali videos in store for you guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well. And until next time, catch you guys then.